In the southwestern corner of the world of Mirabellis, beneath the third hottest of her suns, lies the Outlands, a hostile territory of outlaws and curses. And yet, among the unforgiving sands, there's mystery, treasure, perhaps most importantly, freedom. It's these temptations that bring folks of all kinds to the Outlands. Want to meet a few? Well then, how's about a little roll call?
I'm Ben Pimental, and I play Alden Ambergris, a man with as many secrets as coins in his pouch.
I'm Gurkowski, and I play Percival Wynnemark. I don't try to be the best, it just keeps happening.
I'm S.J. Nelson, and I play Madge Smalls. All I really have is a ladle and a dream, and some visions.
I'm Shaylee Bowman, and I play Kaia Vaeloris, wrestling with fury and blood, trying to master the storm inside her.
I'm Patrick Holt, and I play Twig. I may have a bit of an attitude, so don't poke the bear.
I'm Stone Mountain, and I play Zero. And I'm just a guy. Normal guy. No magic here. No, sir. Don't worry about it.
And pulling the strings is the game master. It's me, JP Coletta. So, let's jump into this episode of Roll Call.
Let's start with a little recap of last week's episode. A lot of fun shenanigans happened after, of course, preventing, as Ben said to me earlier, preventing Chernobyl in the desert. Kalen invited you back to his workshop to discuss you maybe going and getting those stolen items back. Those stolen items being the regulator coil for the condensers, without which Duskreth will surely perish from lack of water. However, he's also interested in obtaining any stolen what's called ROC-19, or Sunstone, Sun-Cracked Resin, because this is used to create a very clean, very powerful power source, which is essentially running all of Duskreth right now, as he revealed to you. And the third item that was taken is a mysterious vial that he didn't seem to want to answer questions about. Simply asking you to trust him. Now, upon that, you all went your separate ways. And he offered a book on a game to Alden, who wanted to sharpen his mind. Nice try there, buddy.
Hey, can't hate the player, hate the game.
It's true, and I hate both. But on that, but yeah. So you all went your separate ways. We had an interesting conversation between Zero and Twig, where their plans were laid, and an interesting, we'll say, conversation between Alden and Kaylin happened. Yeah. However, we fade to black, and everyone has gone to bed for the evening. And upon rising, it is the day that you are meant to leave. You are welcome to wander around Duskreth, perhaps gather some supplies from traders, perhaps meet down in Elbow's room for breakfast. But, whatever it is that you all want to do, cock-a-doodle-doo. The sun is up.
We
and
up.
What a day it is. Good morning, everyone. What's going
on? Zero would rise and I think he would like to what was the name of our bartender again?
Oh, Klets.
Would like to go to Klets and say, Klets, good morning.
Morning.
We have been given a mission by Kaelin, and were promised some supplies. Do you know where we can get extra water? I have my water skin, but if I could maybe get a second one, it looks to be a long journey.
Yeah, if you're wanting to pick up rations and water and other things like, you're going to want to head down to the general store.
Great.
So run by the Lindas.
Ah, the Lindas?
Oh, you'll meet them soon enough. Twins. They're good. They're a good time. They'll get you what you need, but they'll also give you an earful.
Wonderful. Thank you. And I think I would go get Twig and Madge.
Okay.
5 more minutes.
No, rise and shine, sleepyhead. We gotta get going.
And Twig will get up and he'll stretch and roll a little bit, and then he'll make his way out, shake his cloak a bit.
And I'll knock on Madge's door.
She immediately opens the door.
Whoa!
Hello.
Good morning.
Oh, wow.
Hi. She's fully dressed, ready for the day. She's been waiting for someone to knock on her door for probably an hour and a half.
My gods.
I'm ready.
Great. We're gonna head to the general store. I don't know if the others. It seemed like everyone else had a later night than us three, so I thought maybe we could go get the supplies.
Yeah. Let's go. She pretends to she's like, let me get my stuff real quick, and she already has her stuff packed by the door, but she pretends to rummage around the drawers to act like she hasn't been just waiting by the door. And she grabs her backpack. She goes, all right, let's get in caboodle, I guess.
Sure. And I think everyone but Kaia had a room here at the end, right? And only me and Twig shared.
I believe this is correct.
So I will just knock on Percival and Alden's doors, and just say, we're heading to the general store to get supplies. If you want.
You actually would not hear any answer from Percival's room.
Alden would answer his door, fully dressed. Going to the general store? Stocking up for the mission?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Great. And the four of us will make our way.
So, as you all exit out the saloon doors and you find yourself on the daytime streets of Duskreth,
Quickly,
let's pan on the camera up to Percival real quick.
As you exit, you actually see a small burlap mat rolled out on the sand, and upon which Percival is actually doing morning salutations in the sun. And as he turns around, he looks to the party and says, "Oh, good morning! Hey, you guys finally joined me. Were you guys going somewhere?"
Yeah, we're headed to the general store. I think Kaelin promised us some supplies for the journey.
Oh, well, I'll come with you. Just get one quick second. And Percival quickly rolls up his knapsack mat and throws it over his shoulder.
Yeah, all right. So, as you all begin to make your way through the streets of Duskreth, it is alive and hustling and a bustling. There are what looks to be miners on their way out of the walls. There's quite a few merchants hawking their wares, children playing the streets. it's only like at this point that you really get a sense of how lived in this town is and how surprisingly populous it is for a desert town in a cursed land. However, as you make your way down the stretch where you see quite a different amounts of shops and homes and whatnot, you do make your way to a store that's called Linda's General Store. And you can see, if you look pretty closely, that Linda's has both an S and an apostrophe after each of the S's. And it looks like both S's and all 4 of the apostrophes were written in multiple different types of handwriting, as if there was a fight over who got to paint it.
I think this is the place. Let's head in.
Instantly before you can head in, you do hear some rustling from inside. Say, Linda S., you give that back right now! Right now, you give that back to me! He goes, it's mine, I found it! And as you make your way in, you just see a cacophony of flying ladles and forks and wooden contraptions just flying through the air as 2 grown women in long blue dresses are just matching long blue dresses are just fighting with each other, hands at each other's shoulders, if not the throat. I said I found it first and you're gonna give it back. And then suddenly the slightly taller of the 2 women turns up and sees you in the door. Welcome to Linda's General Store. How can we help you? Look alive, look alive. And she slaps the other woman's face and then they stand up.
Good morning. Sorry to interrupt. We were sent by Kaylin. We're on a special mission, and we were promised some supplies, water and rations and the like.
We don't know nothing about no supplies. Yes, we do. Kaylin told us last night. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. And they start getting in a little sissy fight. And the slightly taller of the 2 pushes the other one aside. Yes, he did. Y'all are the new out-of-towners, right?
Yeah. Yes.
We got... and she reaches under the... and pulls out this big crate and boom, smacks it on the desk. And here we got a few water skins, bunch of rations for you. And then the other one pops up from behind it. And that'll be 50 gold! No, it won't. Yes, it will. No, it won't. Yes, it will.
I think it's been taken care of by Kaylin.
Everything should be taken care of.
Oh, you think it's been taken care of? Yes, it's been taken care of. No, it hasn't!
Percival, could you pick up this crate? I think we should leave these women to their
I think that's probably best. I'm just gonna scooch on up here. And Percival is just gonna grab the crate gingerly.
Yeah, it's heavy, but no check. You are able to pick up this large crate. Each of you may add 10 rations to your inventory, as well as 1 water skin each. Now, you have that 10-day water skin of holding basically on you. These water skins they're normal water skins. These each only have an additional day's worth of water. So right now that's about 11 days worth of water that you have. So as you are doing so, the shorter of the 2 finally manages to break free from the other one. Linda, why you let go of me? All right, fine. That was taken care of. I think I remember that now. But y'all need anything else? Anything else of interest? Y'all want to spend some money?
Well, what else you got back there?
Oh, we got plenty. We got the famous Linda's jerky, if y'all is hungry. And she snaps down this stupidly long. It's the size of like 2 cow tails worth of jerky, and it is just the driest, weirdest meat you've ever seen in your life, along with some other accoutrement. What do you say? Y'all want some jerky?
I think we're good on the jerky, actually.
How much for the jerky?
I do actually like jerky.
Well, that'll be 2 pieces of silver, 4 pieces of silver, 3 pieces of silver, 1 piece of silver, 2 pieces of silver, 3 pieces of silver, 3 pieces of silver. They say in unison, finally agreeing.
For per piece, or is it packaged?
We sell them single, in a package of 2, in a package of 4, in a package of 3, in a package of 2, in a package of 2.
Well, let me get 2 packages of 2. Would that be 6 silver?
Yes, it would. No, it wouldn't. Yes, it would. No, it wouldn't. Yes, it would. Yes, it would.
All right. So, Alden will give him 6 silver and then give Twig 2 of the pieces of jerky.
Ah, sweet.
All right. Now, you may add those. Those each count as 1, each jerky counts as 1 ration. And, fun fact, will restore 1 hit point upon eating.
Ooh.
They're good berries.
Do you have anything of the magical variety?
Magical? We don't have nothing magical. Yeah, we do. We got that thing in the back. What thing in the back? You know, the thing in the back. We don't got no thing in the back. Yes, we got a thing in the back. Here, I'll go to the back and I'll find the thing. She ain't gonna find nothing back there because there ain't no thing in the back. And suddenly she comes from behind her with a frying pan and bops her sister over the head. Goes, I found a thing in the back. No, but we do have, we don't have nothing magical per se, but we do have some equipment that I think might interest y'all. What kind of equipment? Well, it ain't magic, but we do have these sand goggles. Left over from Kaelin. They'll help you see through sand. Essentially, anything that is, any sandstorm-based, like, blindness is negated by wearing these goggles.
That sounds very useful. How much are those?
Oh, well, we got these on sale, but they're very valuable. They're gonna cost you at least 50 gold, 100 gold, 200 gold, 150 gold, 25 gold. That's too low. 75, 75, 75 gold.
At this point, is it possible for Kaia to walk in?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And she overhears them bantering, and she's got like her great axe in hand. She's got like 4 sacks on her back, and she just kind of looks at them deadpanned. Are you guys scamming people again?
We ain't scamming nobody. Yes, we was. We was gonna scam these guys. That's not what I said. We ain't scamming nobody. We ain't scamming.
Sand goggles?
No, they work. Honest to God.
I know they work. I got a pair. Does she have a pair? Can she have a pair?
She can have a pair because that's
she
fun.
She would have a pair, right?
That makes sense to me.
Okay, cool. And she's like, almost everyone who goes out has a pair. They're not. Just give it to them.
We'll give it to them for 5 gold, 10 gold, 15 gold, 10 gold, 10 gold.
Is this one of those things where one of you lies and the other only tells the truth, but I can only ask one question?
No. Linda here lies all the time. No, you lie all the time. I tell the truth. No, you lie and I tell the truth. We both tell the truth and we both lie sometimes.
Well, great. Alden or Percival, could I have 10 gold?
Happily. 10 gold for the pair, of course.
Yeah.
Percival will quickly... Actually, Percival will quickly spell out 12 gold, but won't care to count.
Great. All right. They very greedily, they sweep it up, and she's like, well, look at that. 10 gold. You mean you got 2 gold? I'm taking 10 gold. No, I get 10 gold. Linda Y, Linda O, you give me that gold right now. And they start fighting with each other.
Well, you guys might want to head out before they take the building down with you.
I'll take the goggles, like as sort of like 2 dogs fighting, just like try to reach very gently between them and take the thing. Great.
Kaia, I have 7 buttons and a potted plant. Can I exchange that for a pair of goggles?
Kaia's gonna sigh heavily, and she is going to walk behind the counter where the girls are. She's going to drop off 10. I think she has that much gold. I do, yes. She's going to drop off 10 gold, and then she's going to get another pair of goggles, and she's just going to hand it to Madge and be like, that'll be the 7 buttons or whatever you got.
You want them? I'll give them to you right now.
Yep. That's a great currency.
All right. And she digs in her pockets and finds 7 buttons, and then the potted plant that she keeps in her back pocket. You got water a lot. It likes it moist up in there, but you can have it.
That's fantastic.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. She straps those bad boys on.
Not moist.
Demonetized
Not moist.
for the use of moist.
Yeah.
Eat my shorts.
Last thing, as they're still fighting, I will take out 3 silver, and I'm gonna I'd like the jerky that heals.
Yeah, look good, didn't it? I knew it looked good.
Yeah, they're literally like one of them is like choking the other. She's like, here, take this jerky, and she grabs the money. And then the other one reaches up. That's mine. No, it's not, Linda. Whoa.
We should go. I think we should go. They're starting to come to real blows. I see blood. We should go.
That ain't blood. You want to buy it? Shut up. And y'all exit the general store, leaving the shouts of the Lindas in the background.
Go ahead.
Percival's gonna look to see if he sees Tobias anywhere.
Well, you don't see Tobias per se, but you do see where you can imagine he might work. About a couple meters down, there is in fact a store called the Copper Crucible. That seems to be the only blacksmith game in town. One might gather that if you were looking for metallurgy, that would be the place to look.
I met a friend in the forge yards the other day. Do you guys mind if I head down there? You can come with me. I think he might have some weapons for the martially inclined of us. Come on, let's go.
As he walks away, Zero just goes, I thought you were a wizard. All right. And we'll follow.
Okay, yeah, so as y'all make your way down to the Copper Crucible of the main strip is probably the only of the stores that isn't made from mostly wood with like metal supports. It is actually, much like the forge yards, made almost completely from metal. And as you enter, you see a familiar human slaving over a sword on an anvil wearing goggles. Well, I didn't actually think you'd show up.
Oh, I made a promise, and I always come through with my promises. How are you doing?
How's it look like I'm doing? I'm working.
So, good?
Yeah, sure. And he goes ahead and sticks this sword into water, and you see the steam let off of it. I'm doing real good, says admiring his craftsmanship.
Well, I brought a few of my my new friends. We're a bunch of us are new in town, and I kind of wanted to bring them over and see if you. Some of them are more martial than us, and well, I was seeing if they would be interested in buying some of your weapons. I know you cut them a good deal.
As I'm inclined to do. All right. What sort of weapons are y'all looking for?
I'll lean over
Anybody?
to Madge and say, I know you're real good with that giant ladle, but maybe do you want something?
Does it get better than this?
I'm not an expert. Do you have magic weapons?
Excuse me, sir. And she's gonna hold out her ladle, her giant ladle, to this man.
Yes? What?
Does it get better than this?
Does what get better than this?
I hit people with this, but it's all that I got. I didn't know if there was some that'd be better for someone like me to be hitting things with.
I think anything's better than a ladle. If you're doing some real damage with this, imagine what you could do with a real weapon.
I killed a guy with this, so I don't...
She did.
Yeah. It's too bad. But if you got something better, I'll tell you right now, I don't have any money. But if you have, in the kindness of your heart, something you give me.
Whatever she buys, I gotcha.
What?
I'll pay for it. Oh yeah, it's on me.
I wish I opened that barrel for you. I would go back and open that barrel any day for you, Percival.
I appreciate it, but you're out of the barrel, and I think it's best if you don't go back.
All right.
So Tobias looks to the ladle, and then back to you, and then back to the ladle, and back to you, goes, you know, I could give you something that would maybe do a little more damage. Maybe be a little easier to swing around than this.
All right.
But I'll tell you one thing. Money can't buy connection.
What?
And a warrior that ain't connected to their weapon, well, they ain't no kind of warrior at all.
I'll tell you what.
What?
That's what I just told you. I'll tell you what. I just told it to you.
Okay. You want a warhammer or a sword or so? What do you want?
I'll take anything you give me. I like that the end of this ladle, it smashes things real good.
Yeah, how about? And he goes ahead and he goes into the back and he pulls out this long warhammer looking thing, and the actual hammer itself has a skull and crossbones at the top. He goes, I don't know if this is for you, but this is a hammer.
Madge loves it. Madge's eyes are like auga auga on this thing. I don't think she's ever seen a real weapon before. Do I just swing it?
You do the same thing you've been doing with that ladle. You hit him with the flat part.
All right. It's just like a ladle. That's what I'll tell myself.
Kaia's gonna lean against like the frame of the door, and she's just gonna just put her hand in her head, or her head in her hand, something like that. She's just gonna. She does not feel good about this group.
Well, I'll take it, sir, if you're offering it to me. It looks mighty beautiful.
Sure. Took me a while to craft, though. If you're looking for nice craftsmanship, that'll be 30 gold.
She looks at Percival, not knowing what that means.
Percival will step up and quickly pay the 30 golds.
I'll guard this with my life, sir.
I don't care what you do with it. You bought it.
Oh, I'll treat. My grandma made me this ladle. I'll treat it just like you're my grandma.
Anybody else need anything? Anybody else need a ladle or something resembling a weapon? What about you? You seemed interested in weaponry last night.
Oh, I don't think there's anything you can make that I would need, unfortunately. Though I was wondering if anyone else needed any weapons. If not, we can head our own way. It was so great to see you again.
The pleasure was all yours, believe me. All right, you take care of that hammer now, ma'am.
I will. Is there anything important that I should know about it before I start swinging that thing?
Yeah, hit him with it hard.
I can do that. I promise you that.
Good. Now, if you'll excuse me, he picks up the sword. He just sort of cooled off. I gotta get to work on the hilt.
JP, what should I put in my inventory?
It is nothing that special. Just add a warhammer
All
to
right.
your...
The craziest part, I think your ladle might do more damage. A warhammer can be one or two-handed, but your ladle, I think, is a maul, right?
It is a maul.
Your ladle does more damage.
I think
that would be better, yeah.
I think she's very excited. I think she treats it like a tchotchke. I think she's like, this will be a great accessory on my knapsack, and then just continues to hold her ladle as she trudges onward.
Dear gods. All right. Does anyone else have any other shopping to do?
No, but I think as we step outside, first Zero's gonna lean over to Twig and be like, "Did you see how much gold the Percival guy was dropping?
These guys are loaded.
Where? How? Maybe we I don't know. Before we
stick
do
around
anything
for a bit to see. Yeah, we follow that trail.
Totally. And then we'll walk up to Kaia and go, good morning, leader.
She grimaces.
That's what you are for this mission. I think that's everything. Do you know the direction to point us in?
Is there any place that sells potions or anything of that sort?
Do I know that, DM?
There is, in fact, there is an apothecary where you might be able to find potions of varying types.
Yes. Yeah, there's an apothecary around here.
Oh, yeah. If y'all wouldn't mind, I would love to stop by before we head out of town.
That would be pretty
Great
wise.
idea.
I did pick up some rations for people, but being that you guys were in the general store, I guess you guys also grab that on your own. So she drops two of the bags that she had because she said that she was going to collect rations for people, and she's just going to run those home real quick and drop them off. They're 100 feet from her house, so she's just going to drop them off and then come directly back.
Sure. Sure. Yeah, on that. So you end up, you walk down the street, and just down the street there is in fact an apothecary called the Amber Ember. And the Amber Ember is it's this sort of very, very there was an old lady who lived in a shoe. It's a very crooked, whimsical-looking place. And as you enter, you see an old human male of about 65 behind the door, wearing sort of a long-sleeve shirt with a leather vest on, coughing into a handkerchief as a cauldron in the back seems to stir itself. Oh, hello there. Y'all looking for some potions?
Absolutely, sir. If you don't mind me saying, it's quite the aroma you have in here. It smells quite nice. Reminds me of home.
Oh, thank you. That's enchantment. Smells like... Ew. Smells like wheat. Anyway, yeah, I got a couple of things here. And he goes ahead and pulls out a tray. This is the batch for today. A couple of potions of healing. Visibility, I managed to brew one, although those ingredients are harder to come by. And then I got this one potion of greater healing, but you don't come by those as often these days.
How much for all of it?
All of it? Well, that'd be... You want all this? That'd be at least 120 gold.
Are you feeling
right?
okay today?
Yeah, if you don't mind our asking.
Oh, I just got a little flu. Just nothing. I inhaled some fumes.
Okay, well, keep it upwind, won't you?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't go in the back there if I was you.
So you said 100 and how much?
120 gold at least if you want the whole thing.
120? I can do 120. But what if I were to help you out a little bit in this particular moment? What would you say about that? Would you be inclined to lower the price? The price?
I lower the price for no man. No, I'm just kidding. What do you what are you offering?
Well, let's see what I got. Well, you said some of these ingredients are hard to come by, right?
Indeed.
Well, I'm sure if you add a little extra something on you to barter with other than cash, something with some persuadable value, that might help, right? When acquiring rare ingredients.
Well, trade is king out here. More than cash. What do you have on? Oh, man.
Alden will pull out directly opposite the pocket that was pickpocketed the day prior. He has an identical signet ring with a green gemstone in it, but this one has a cursive A etched into the stone. Now, I'm gonna level with you. This is my great-grandmammy's. So, not only is it valuable, but it has sentimental value to me. How much would you be willing to knock off if I were to put this up?
Well, he says, looking at it, oh, that don't just got sentimental value, that's got sentimental value, if you catch my meaning.
I do, I certainly
that's
do.
That's a rare stone. Oh, well, I reckon I could offer this for quite a fair price, I'd say. I'll tell you what, this ring, plus 20 gold, I could do it.
I think you got a deal, my friend. And he'll hold out his hand.
Can I see what this is? Can I try to like identify that?
You may make a I don't know, Alden. Honestly, I'll let you call the check. What do you want to? What kind of check would you like for that?
So if it is great grandmammies, it would be quite old and quite rare. So I don't know what kind of a check is it?
I was asking you if you want. I'd say roll a knowing what kind of a stone something is. I would say
Like nature.
That's a good call. Yeah, let's say nature. Why not?
Oh, I'm great at nature. I got a +0. Let's see. I got a 19 though.
You live in a mining town. Maybe you know gems.
No, that makes sense to me. Yeah. What are we looking at here, Alden?
Oh, it is a rare gem similar to emerald, but it appears before it's cut. When it's found naturally, it almost looks like sea glass, and it's one of those things that you really have to polish to get to really see all of the facets once it's cut and get the full effect. But this one is polished, and it is like cut in a way that if you look into it, like opposite where it's catching the light, you see like almost like fireworks if you even just move your head subtly.
Cool.
JP, you can give that a name. I my brain's not coming up with a name in this moment for it.
It's a really valuable stone.
Yeah, that one.
All right. Okay. Cool. And is that? Do I know if that's like something that would be around here, or is that?
Oh, it certainly wouldn't be.
mystical?
That is,
Okay.
and this I do know. That is certainly more of something that you find by the sea. That is not something that you would mine out here in the desert. That is a very rare element from one of our more watery inclined people.
Okay, cool.
Maybe Firite? Like the beginning of firework? Firite?
Ooh.
I checked to make sure that's not the name of a real gem, and it's not.
Do it with a Y.
It could even be PH if you want. I don't know.
F
with a Y.
I like it a lot.
F-Y-R.
It's Firite.
It's canon.
F-Y-R-I-T-E.
It's canon. Firite.
Sweet.
Zero is standing in the doorway, his shirt over his mouth and nose as the guy has been coughing. And from there, Zero goes, "If you were to hawk that, where would you in town?" Just curious. To the apothecarist.
I wouldn't hawk it in town. When it comes to getting things from outside materials, I'd usually go and trade. Once a week, there's a roving bazaar about 3 miles north where some different towns meet.
Thank you. We should go.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
This guy is ill.
And I'll give him the 20 gold as well before we head out. And so it was 1 greater healing. One. Did you say invisibility?
1 invisibility.
Ooh.
Yes, correct. And 6 minor or regular healing potions.
Sweet. Then I will.
You're gonna need them.
Yeah, I will give 1 healing potion to each person in the party. And then who looks from? I can do. Let me see if my. Give me 1 second. Do I have any of that kind of stuff yet? No, I don't have any of that fun rogue stuff yet for my subclass. What kind of check would you want? Like maybe insight or something? Who looks the squishiest? Like who looks like they would need that greater healing?
I mean, usually it's the wizard.
I think Zero probably
JP, you're muted.
The squishiest.
I mean, technically speaking, I wouldn't say by look, but if you know everybody's class, yeah, a wizard is usually the squishiest. But definitely, I'd say that the boys from the guild lens do look perhaps the frailest. But by class, you would assume it would be Percival.
I think I may slip Zero that greater healing and just say, just in case, because I know you support and do all the fun things, but you can't be right in the thick of it.
I can put
You don't
healing
have to
potions in
butter it
now.
up for him. You can just tell him.
He's valuable.
Hey, we know.
Thank you. I will accept it. We should get going. We'll lose daylight. Kaia, where are we headed?
This way. And she's gonna point to the direction that will.
It would be. That would be towards the sky docks, where you all are going to mount a skiff. So you all make your way through the main drag, and find yourself at the gate where Zero, Twig, and Alden you all entered through again, and the gates part for you. And waiting there to set you up with a skiff is a familiar-looking Goliath. Boris says, "Good morning, noble adventurers. Welcome to your first day in the hills."
Did you just cough? There's a cold going around. Are you doing okay?
Yes, it was a cough. A tickle.
Oh, good.
Now, Kaia, since you are the only one who even remotely knows how to drive one of these, you will be in charge of steerage. And he goes ahead and smacks the back of a big old skiff, the fan that's on the back. I trust you know the direction you are headed.
Yep. All taken care of.
The rest of you will be on lookout. What are you looking out for? Anything that looks like it could kill you. And many things out there could kill you. Now, you will all sit on the sides, 3 and 3, and you look out. Well, I can count. Well, you look out the sides. You keep track of any dangers. Understood? You take care of this one. You make sure this one gets back okay. Oh, who am I kidding? She take care of you. Kaia, make sure at least one of them comes back, yes?
I'll do my best.
We're all
I'll get you guys
counting on
back. I'll get you guys back.
Yeah.
We trust you.
Are you wearing a certain item right now, Kaia?
Are you referring to the bracers? Yeah. I attuned them the night prior. Hopefully, if you'll let me.
Yeah. Oh, I will allow that. Yeah. He goes ahead and clasps you like warrior wrist by wrist and goes, "You return. They'll keep you safe. You keep them safe. I mean the bracers, not these useless punks."
Oh no, I know. All right.
Good luck.
Oh, thank you. Let's get on. And she's gonna get on the front and she's just gonna take a deep breath.
Mm-hmm.
As we're loading up, Zero's gonna turn to Percival and say, "Is your dwarf friend not coming?"
Oh, he's staying back. I think he had his fill of adventure.
Hmm.
We don't need him anyways. I got us out of that situation myself, so I'm sure I can get us out of whatever we run into here.
Confident. I've heard people from the Arcane Dominion are like that.
Oh, some of us are, yes. Those of us who are more magically inclined are definitely the most confident you'll ever see.
Kaia's gonna turn her face so slowly. And she's not gonna say anything, but she looks at you kind of like a death stare, but there's a bit more complicated emotion behind it.
Percival saying that goes, I think we're holding up the ship, so we should probably get on.
Sure.
Twig's gonna be like the last one on, and he will be dragging his feet the whole way. You really didn't like the skiff last time.
Okay. So, here's how travel is going to work. As you pull the cord that vroom, vroom, starts up the great fan, and you start your way out into the desert, leaving Duskreth behind you in a trail of dust. Every day, Kaia, you will roll a check to see how well you're driving. Meanwhile, I will choose one of you by day to make a check to see if an event is triggered. It will take you 3 days roughly to get where you are trying to go on foot. So each of these, you will make a check to see if something happens by day, and then if you make camp, you'll make a separate check to see if something happens by night. If that makes sense, Kaia, go ahead and make me a, this is just a simple D20 check, and you can apply your dexterity modifier to it, but no proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So, it's your dex.
Okay. Alright.
Any chance I can give the help action?
I will say yes.
Okay. Alright. Oh. Very good. I got 19 again. Okay. I think it's just +2. So, 21.
21.
Thank you.
So today, you are pretty... As you all pull out from Duskreth, this is surprisingly a much smoother ride than Boris offered you. There is, of course, a constant rattling from the machinery. However, there is no massive bumping over dunes, just the occasional going up over something. But it is... Kaia, you managed to sort of navigate the bumpier sections pretty easily, and it's a pretty smooth sailing. Alden, being mechanically inclined, you're able to pretty much make up the steering system, and you're able to help Kaia navigate. And I will say, with a 19 on the die, or a 19 period, you don't lose any time, and today's travel will proceed accordingly. With that, let's start with SJ. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
All right.
When I pull up
That is a nat 20. That is a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
On my pretty little dice.
That's good, right?
Oh, that's gorgeous, too.
That's good.
That's a very pretty dice.
What do you mean?
So you guys know this is a random encounter thing where it's either 1 through 5 or 15 through 20, right?
Oh.
No, we didn't know that.
Roll a d10 for me.
A D.
SJ.
You really know how to suck the fun out of a nat 20, don't you?
Yeah, eat my shorts.
You're a sick man.
That's a 3.
Okay. A 3, huh?
My
Let me
first
see,
nat 20. I'm gonna kill you.
Daytime, huh? That's interesting. So, today, as you travel along, Kaia, you're, like I said, you are navigating like these pockets of these dunes and these little pitfalls almost expertly. It almost feels like you guys are getting a little tour of the desert, and you can sort of start to see its beauty. It's not just flat land. These dunes, some of them are massive, and you can even see in the distance the makings of what looks like a canyon. However, as dusk begins to fall, your first day seems pretty boring. You all begin to hear sort of whispers. This whispering voice.
Do I recognize this?
Make a history check, actually. I don't know if you've ever been this direction.
That's a 10.
A 10. What I'll give you for a 10 is from sort of some of the more experienced, longer members of like the scavengers, the people who go out and like get material and guard caravans, guarding trade. You have heard of whispering in the desert. They call them the Whispering Dunes. However, you've heard of that, but you're not quite sure what that means or what's coming or why that's scary or anything. But yeah, you all just hear and as the sun begins to set, it just looks like the sand is rising all around you, like rain in the reverse direction. And then it settles down, and there's nothing. Smooth sailing, and the whispering's gone as quickly as it started.
I'm going on record to say I didn't like that. Just.
Can I do an Arcana check?
You may.
Could I do one as well?
Yeah, I think
sure.
All three of us would do an Arcana check.
I will allow 2 of you to do Arcana checks, or 1 with advantage.
I have a +4.
+6.
What if I use my bonus action to give the other person advantage?
Oh, fine. All 3 of you can make friggin' checks. Fine. But flat.
Okay, that's a dirty, filthy 20.
Oh.
16 for
Dirty,
me.
filthy 20.
17.
20, and I'm sorry, and what did you get, Ben?
16.
16. So I'll tell you what. Interesting thing here. What a dirty 20 gets you. There are 2 sources of magic at play here. It seems like the rising sand and the whispers are actually separate. The whispers feel like they're a part of the land, like there's something deep underground causing it. However, the magic that is raising the sands feels closer, more like someone is actively doing it.
Well, I don't want to alarm you guys, but I think something's causing that, and we probably shouldn't sleep anywhere near here tonight. Just a thought.
Oh, let's keep on going.
Oh, interesting. You're gonna try to go through the night?
Kaia, can we, just a little bit longer?
I can...
And then we can sleep. We can sleep later.
If you need any assistance, I'd be more than happy to help. I think at least become familiar with the way this contraption operates. If definitely not how to traverse the terrain as smoothly as you have, but...
Kaia's an elf, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's true.
Why don't we three, I gestured to Twig, me, and Kaia, we can keep an eye out and keep driving for a bit longer, and I don't know how comfortable it is to rest on this, but you guys can begin to try to wind down. I know humans need a bit more time. And
I will say...
I look at Madge and I'm like, and whatever you are. Sorry, are you a human?
Maybe.
Great.
Of course.
Great.
Of course.
I do have a DM question. Would Madge, would these voices have any familiarity to Madge with her time in the swamp?
Interesting. Roll a... I'll say Arcana as well to connect those dots.
Oh, that is a nat 1, and she has a -1, so that is a dirty, slutty, filthy little 0 for you.
Hey, we already have one of those in this campaign. We don't need another one.
That makes 2 of us, girl.
Honestly, credit where credit's due. Really good, JP. Really good. Really good.
But anyway,
Madge is thinking about how if she's a human or not, and I don't even know
you have
if
no
she
idea.
knows.
That doesn't even.
1,000-yard stare at that question. just
She's
lost
like,
in.
she's like, well, I never even thought of it before. I don't know. I'll get back to you. And then she scurries away.
On the ship.
Yeah, the
Just to
5
a different
feet
side
that
of
you
the
could in
ship.
the corner.
She like walks
On the
really
ship.
fast 5 feet away and just stares out on the sand.
Yeah, so I will say, and this is up to you, mechanically, if you choose to continue driving through the night, that is perfectly fine. You are able to do that. And obviously you don't need to actually sleep. However, the extra workload that is done by like keeping your focus, it will have an effect on you. That's all I will say. And you can do it.
I think Kaia's she'll grip there's a steering wheel on this, right? Like, what's the exact like framing of this?
You're essentially, it's a rudder, so you're doing
right.
it. You're controlling it. It's like it's pretty much like a what's those boats they use on the tour in Florida? Like a fan boat.
Okay, yeah. I think she's gonna like tighten her grip on that, and she's gonna just kind of take another deep breath, and we can go a bit longer, but we're all gonna need to at least wind down a little bit at some point, so we can take some turns, but I'd prefer people who are knowledgeable with some type of vehicles to operate this.
Okay.
I think. Sorry, the only thing I was going to say was just I don't think we should go through the night because trancing, like, we can't. Don't trance and drive. But maybe if we just go an hour and then stop.
Yeah.
And make camp there.
A little extra.
Just to put some distance between whatever that was and us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as you carry on, the sun begins to give way to the moon. And suddenly the desert heat gives way to a coldness. And as the moon beams down bright on you, that's when you hear it again. It's only been about 20 minutes. You haven't quite gotten that hour that you wanted to get out. But suddenly you see the sands start to rise again, and you hear an eerie sound take over. And suddenly, from above you, a massive shadow begins to float down in front of you, as if it's being formed by the sands that are rising up in opposition to natural bounds. And suddenly, you see a massive, cloaked, 15-foot figure in front of you.
Lay down your supplies. Lay down your arms and submit to the spirits of the desert.
I'm gonna drive through it.
You're gonna drive through
I'm
it?
gonna speed up and I want to speed up and drive through it.
Oh my
Fuck
god!
yeah.
Okay.
You better work, bitch.
Episode
"Hang on."
6. Okay, episode 6 is going to be titled Manslaughter.
Vehicular manslaughter.
Yeah, vehicular manslaughter.
So, you press down on the speed modulator right by you, and you all hear as the fan just explodes, turning much more sand behind you as the sand around you begins to genuinely rise faster, and with a fury, you hear that whirring, terrible noise as this creature looks down at you with no eyes, no face.
Submit to the spirit of the desert.
But Kaia, you stay locked on, and you ram right into the base of this thing, and suddenly, with a whoosh, you pass right through it. And you look behind you, and it's still there, but it hasn't even turned to face you. And you can see that the effect, the sand rising up, was only in that direction. It's gone. And you are safe, and you continue on into the night.
Baller move, Kaia.
Hell yeah.
She takes a deep breath. Yeah. I knew that was an illusion. Like I knew like it wasn't like gonna harm us. It was, yeah.
Insight check?
Sure.
That's a 17.
I mean, yeah, I'm not even gonna roll against it. She wasn't doing that very well. Yeah, she had no idea whether or not that would work. She just wasn't gonna. She didn't want to stop. I'll even give you this. I think on a, what is it, 17? I think that you don't think that she's as familiar how to operate this vehicle as much as maybe it was implied at the beginning of this adventure.
Yes. Very good.
Nice.
So, as you drive on past that figure, you manage to get a whole other 30, 40 minutes out with no disturbances. However, the moon is now fully blocking out the sun, and the only light that you can see is just this bluish glow that seems to reflect off the dunes like glass. It is now night and dark, and surprisingly, in the desert, cold.
Maybe here's good to set up camp.
Kaia's gonna kind of slow down the the vehicle, and she's gonna kind of you physically see her, you see her physically look around on how to actually turn it off. As it takes her a second to find the switch.
We are in danger.
Right, yes.
Alden's just staring at the switch and waiting for her to flick it.
She finally finds it. Yes. She turns it off. So, I guess we'll rest here then. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Just don't move around the sand, like, loudly, you know? Just, like, don't kick it up that much if you can prevent it.
Why?
Oh, just, you know, like, the sand sharks and, like, scorpions and other things that burrow in the sand. You know?
That's right, there are sharks that exist on the land now.
I don't think they're, like, out this far yet, but just in case, you know? Just
Okay.
rather be safe than sorry.
Quick question for you. What direction are we headed from Duskreth right now?
Let me see if my notes tell me.
I don't think I told you that, but it is like northeast.
Okay.
Okay.
Towards the Barren Lakes.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, I guess I won't do any tap dancing this evening.
What?
It's just a joke. That's fine. Good night.
Okay. Kaia is going to set up a fire, though. I would hope that she would have gotten brought some small kindlings with her.
Absolutely. I would also say within that big old pack that the Lindas gave you from Kaelin, there are tents and flint and wood and the basic camping supplies that one would need.
I could just light the fire with druidcraft if you want.
I think as this fire is being lit, also Percival also stands by to cast a firebolt on it.
Guys! I can do it without magic.
It's just
well, it's so
Madge
easy.
is running two ladles together.
Yeah, this is so easy. Like we've got this. Don't worry.
Yeah, for you. And she just throws it down and then she's gonna go walk away.
I mean, yeah, it is pretty easy. And I'm gonna cast firebolt on it.
Jesus. Okay, I was just gonna.
Yeah, so do me a favor. I'll say it auto hits, but will you roll damage for me? I just want to see how much, how powerful a firebolt this is.
What is that? It's just a D10. Where's my... 1 second while I try to find my D10.
SJ found her D10. And you can blame her.
That is 2. That is 2 fire.
Actually, that's kind of nice. I'd say instead of creating unless do you want to do a massive explosion, or are you trying to make a massive explosion?
Look at that face. Come on. What do you think?
Tell me what you want, and I'll tell you what happens.
If I'm given the option to create a giant explosion, yes, of course Percival's going to create a giant explosion.
No. I just wanted to know what you wanted to do. You don't. It's 2 damage. What happens is you're stand back, and you're and all that comes out is like a bolt out of his pinky, and it just and it just starts this meager little fire that begins to spread.
I mean,
okay,
yeah.
Mine's not nearly as dramatic, but it does the same thing.
Yeah, I would actually say the fire that Twig made looks actually a little bit bigger. Huh. Weird. I sort of side-eye Percival.
They're both fires, and yeah. Anyways.
Oh no.
After a beat, I think Zero is going to go over to Kaia. She's sort of a couple steps away from the group, correct? She walked off in a huff.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. She went and she's now building her tent rather aggressively. And she's very good at it, so she gets it up really quickly. She's kind of unzipping it and putting her tent or her sleeping bag in as you approach.
Zero's gonna kind of swagger over and sort of idle and say, "So you're not really a fan of magic? I noticed. You mean either? More trouble than it's worth, right?"
She's gonna turn around. I don't hate magic.
Yeah, no, me neither. Just, it's such a hassle, you never unpredictable. So, probably better to start fires the way you were going to do it.
No, it's a gift, actually. Magic's really well. It's really great. And, everyone has the potential to have magic. Everyone just gets it at their own time. But honestly, without magic, nothing else would happen. But yeah, I think that things without magic is a great step before magic, but that's just it. It's just a step before the magic.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm confused. I thought... Were you not... You're so strong. Why do you care about magic? You're like, you can do anything with just your battle axe and your muscles and stuff.
It's a great axe, actually. It's great. It's greater than a battle axe.
Sorry, I don't know the terminology.
That's okay. It's great, though. She kind of pulls it out, and she's like, "It's the size of it is, it's like this one's bigger than like a battle axe. A battle axe is like a little smaller, and the great axe, like it only has like one side of the blade, where a battle axe can sometimes have like two sides. I mean, a great axe can have a double side as well, but it's like usually it's. Sorry, I'm avoiding what you're asking me. And I will continue to. So don't ask me that again. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. My bad. I was just, it was, I thought we maybe...
No, I'm sorry.
Saw eye to eye on something.
No.
I you setting up your stuff, and I don't want to bug you. I know we're sort of in your hair, so.
No, it's okay. I came from a magical family, and I just never. I'm still waiting to blossom, and she says it so wryly. Like she's like, Yeah, so I think I just get a little inflammatory when I see it done so easily, because it's something that my parents look very highly to, my entire family actually, so yeah.
Where is your family in Duskreth?
No, they're a ways away. They're Arcane Dominion is where they're from.
Oh.
Yeah, Valandria is my home society. So, yeah.
Totally. Well, for what it's worth, I think you're doing great without any of Magic's help. Certainly better than me. So
that phrasing, when you say that she's doing great without magic, it's almost like a switch turns off, or turns, and she's like, "No, I need to have magic. I need to be able to get magic, and I will get magic. So I just need you to shut the fuck up and get away from me."
Okay, yeah. Sorry. I think he like falls into the sand. Like she. Yeah, no. Totally my bad. You have a good night. And is gonna not run away, but very quickly sort of move away.
Did you get turned down again?
Shut up, Twig.
I knew it.
And I think Zero is gonna huff off out into another direction, away from the group.
Percival's actually going to walk up to Twig. Does he do that a lot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Every time.
Okay, he's safe out there? We don't need to check up on him or anything.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Oh,
He'll be okay without me, but I'll make sure he doesn't wander off.
Okay. That's some pretty cool magic you have there. The bear thing.
Oh, thanks. It's my best trick.
It's pretty cool. A lot of wizards where I'm from. Not so many of the more nature magic.
I'm no wizard.
Oh, I can tell, but it's pretty cool.
Thanks. I look forward to seeing more of your yeah.
This?
Yeah.
And Percival's just gonna firebolt off into the night a couple times.
Oh!
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? It's
Percival, you say you don't see much nature magic where you're from. Do you mean just where you're from within the Dominion, or in the Dominion at large?
Oh, in my family. My family. I mean, I'm from a long line of wizards, so
Gotcha.
illusion, and then of course you're regular wizards out there.
What's a wizard?
But, I study with a billion of them. I actually went to school for magic. It's pretty amazing. The kind of wizards you meet. I mean, some of them are so cool, but they're so studious. Like the best wizards I met, but they're just in a book the whole time. I don't know. I wanted to get out here in the world because of that. That's wizard, more of, kind of nerdy. Not like me. I'm not to toot my own horn, but I will. I'm pretty cool.
Does that mean you're a bad wizard?
Insight
No.
check. What are you inciting?
Let's see. What part of that long statement do I want to? I think I want to go back to the part he said about at the beginning of that thought about studying from a bunch of different the studying from a bunch of wizards.
Oh yeah.
I think would confuse Alden a little bit because Alden likes specificity. That would be only a 14. Damn.
Yeah, you can't really tell.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, I'm excited to learn from you.
Oh, of course. I mean, I learned from some of the best. Have you heard of the Imperium Arcanex?
Have I?
Make a history check.
All right. It's so nice doing this when I'm not Oh, okay. Let's see.
You can't right clip that.
It was almost so bad, and then I was like, oh wait, no, it's literally it's truly cocked, and I went, oh no, it's just the bad one that's facing me.
Understood.
Wait, what kind of check was I doing again? History.
History.
That is 18.
18. I wouldn't say that you understand the finer workings, but you'd certainly know that this is the finest school for wizardry in the Dominion. Certainly the Dominion, and most likely in the world.
Okay. I've only heard tales of the Imperium. It's quite impressive.
Well, thank you. I mean, I personally found them a little stuffy and, a little full of themselves, but I sure learned a lot there.
Well, quite
I
impressive.
never really had time for the magic you find in books. I was only allowed to learn the useful magic.
Well, you make great use of that magic, so it's quite impressive.
Stop it.
Yeah, there's quite a lot you can find in nature that you can't find in a book.
Find a book that tells you how to turn into a bear, man.
Actually,
I would love to read that book.
I think I did find one book in the libraries at school that mentioned that. There's books on everything. It's actually pretty incredible, their collection.
With that, very briefly, I would love to pan over Zero. How far out are you going?
I do think Zero goes kind of far. I think he is stung, but I think he's not storming off just because of that. I think he is trying to get out of. This is so gonna bite me in the ass. But 4 reasons he's trying to get out of eye and earshot of the group.
Okay, so as you wander out into the abyss of the desert, I'd say you come across a sort of a dune that is particularly high. Make a perception check for me.
Okay. I don't have a 13. I rolled good, but I have +0.
13. So with a 13, what I will say is above you, affixed against the moon, you could swear you see like a bump that's a little darker in coloration atop this dune, until suddenly the bump moves and you see a hand snatch across, and then this cloaked figure runs down the dune in the opposite direction of you.
Like a bump, like a person, or like
Yes.
a bump, like a. Okay. Oh. And like they were watching me, or I can't really tell.
I'd say you already kind of made a 13. I'm gonna say you track the person, but you can't really tell in what direction they're. You know that they seem to be running away in the opposite direction of your camp. They're running away from your camp.
I think Zero kind of squints and he goes, Casper? And he can't really make it out, and I think he is going to try to get up the dune to see if he can see down. Like, see if he can get a better view on the person or the thing.
Yeah. So, as you get up there, you do see... Interesting. I'll tell you what. This is interesting. I've never done anything like this. Can you make a flat-out dex check for this? Is a speed test. I want to see who's faster.
I got a 16.
A 16. Okay. So what you see is you did beat them by 1. So I was kind of hoping you wouldn't, but okay. So what happens is you get atop this dune, and you see a figure. That same black cloaked figure, except half of their body is gone, and you see that they are actually slipping into the sand. And they look up at you, and all you can see from that distance is just these bright white eyes. And these white eyes suddenly panic, and boom, you see the flipping of a hatch in the sand that is immediately blown over by other sand as this person disappears. Meanwhile, while this is happening, pretty much around that same time, let's pan back over to our friends at camp. Because as you're having this conversation, Well, I'll let you continue having your conversation.
There's a lot of crazy things out in nature. Very impressive. Can't find a book about a bear.
I don't think that's exactly what I said, but...
Potato and tomato.
Okay, I'm gonna go, I'll get camp set up and I'll check, make sure Zero's okay. And
As you say that, and as you walk away, suddenly a little something crawls on your foot. And you notice it is in fact a scorpion about the size of your hand.
Oh.
And it has tied on it a small string that is tied from its head to its tail, that's restricting its tail. And in the middle of this string is a vial of what looks to be water.
Can I, it's on my foot?
Mm-hmm.
Can I, like, raise my foot up? You know, like, so it's closer to my face, so I can get a closer look at this thing?
Oh, you sure can. Yeah, make a acrobatics check. It'll be very low, but make an acrobatics check to keep your balance.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. Let me make sure I have the right number. Oh yeah, I'm okay at that. Oh, that's a nat 20, baby.
Okay, yeah. Like a master, you just raise your leg up. And you are now face to face with this. This is a scorpion that looks like it's wearing, like it is particularly well armored, and it's brown. It would almost like blend into the sands. It's as if this is meant to camouflage here. The only thing that would show you it is it has these little red spots all over it.
Yeah, I definitely don't know anything about desert animals. Can I try and move it from my foot to my hand? Very gently.
You sure can. However, as you do, make an animal handling check for me.
I'm so good at that. And I could speak to it if I need to. That's great. That's a 24.
So you managed to just gently corral this thing onto your hand. It can't sting you, as it has this string sort of binding it together. However, as you find it in your hand, you look down, and at your feet there are two more of these little guys, both with the same rig. And pretty much as you look back up to investigate it, suddenly a small spark of fire ignites across the string, allowing the tail to crack open that vial, and the water spills out onto this thing. And it happens simultaneously on all three of them. Suddenly, it shifts around and it's now a little bigger, and then a little bigger, and then a little bigger, until they are the size of a small house. And there are now three of these things in the middle of your camp, three giant scorpions. I need you all to roll initiative. And that's where we're going to go ahead and end off for today's episode.
A small house!
Oh, no.
Oh, well, we could show off that magic we were talking about, Drew.
Oh, my God.
Oh, damn.
I wasn't sure if you were going to say small dog, small horse, and you went for house. That's crazy.
Small house.
Damn.
They're pretty big.
Damn.
I was going to ask
Good
you
luck
what it
with
was
that,
doing.
you guys. I gotta go see a man about a hatch.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And with that, thank you everybody so much for listening and watching today. As always, we want to make sure that we shout out our incredible artists on the show. Our logo design by @RealSimonBouille, and character design by Jules_in_the_rain. Please give them a follow. They are terrific, and we can't thank them enough for everything they did for us. If you're enjoying that show, please give us a 5-star review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. It really, really, truly does help us with the algorithm. If you're watching us on YouTube, which you should be, please hit those like and subscribe buttons and the notification bell so that you can listen to new episodes as soon as they come out. If you want early access or bonus content like our downtime episodes where we talk about each episode and give you the behind-the-scenes scoop, head on over to our Patreon at www.patreon.com/rollcallproductions and become a patron today. Last but certainly not least, please give us a follow on Instagram and Facebook over at Roll Call Pod and tell us how much you're loving the show. It really, really does help us out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Good night. And remember, if you have the opportunity to split the party, maybe don't.